Hi guys, welcome to Tony Ben's mathematics tutorial. We are still looking at Surd. Under Surd, we are looking at what? Rationalizing the denominator. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel for more mathematics tutorial videos. Okay, we are looking at rationalizing the denominator. Have you ever wondered why we don't leave our answer like this in mathematics? A square root of b like this in mathematics. We can never leave our answer like this because of the rule of what? Surd. So anytime you are solving a mathematical problem and you arrive at this, you don't leave your answer like this. You have to rationalize the denominator. How are we going to rationalize this denominator now? Now we are going to multiply the numerator and the denominator with the denominator, which is square root of b over square root of b. Mind you, square root of b go with square root of b is still 1. That means you still go back to this guy. So what are we going to have? A times square root of b will have a root what? B. Now square root of b times square root of b will have square root of b or what? Square. And same thing as a square root of b all over. Now square root will go with what? Square b. Now it is good to leave your answer in this form. So the rule of Surd said don't leave an answer with a denominator of what? Square root. So you have to rationalize the answer like this. Like this guy, when we have 2 root 3, we don't leave our answers like this. You have to rationalize the denominator. By rationalizing, you multiply the numerator with what? Square root of 3, square root of 3 over square root of what? 3. And same thing as 2 root 3 is what? 2 times root 3 is 2 root 3 over root 3 times root 3 we have root 3 or what? Square. And same thing as 2 root 3 over square root, take care of square, we have 3 like this. It's good to leave our answer in this format. What about a compound surd? A situation whereby the denominator is a compound surd, like a over let's say b plus square root of c, like this, like this, like this. What are we going to do? We have to rationalize. But how are we going to rationalize? We are going to take the conjugate. We are going to take the conjugate of the denominator, multiply it to the numerator and denominator. Like we said, we discussed conjugate of a surd in my previous video. So what is the conjugate of b plus root c? Is what? B minus root of what? C, all over what? B minus root of what? C. So this is what we are going to have. A in bracket b minus root of c all over b plus root of c b minus root of what? C. So what are we going to have? We're going to have a times b. We have a b minus a times root of c. We have a root c all over b times b. We have what? B square. B times root of c. We have minus, because there is a minus here, minus b root c, and root c times b. We have plus b root c. Then plus times minus is what? Minus. Then root of c times root of c, we have root of c all square. And the same thing as ab minus a root c all over b square. Now this guy will take care of what? This guy. So what are we going to have? Minus root of what? C all square. And the same thing as saying ab minus a root of what? C all over b square minus square root to take care of what? Square root. We have what? C, the denominator. So the importance of conjugate and the importance of rationalizing the denominator is to make sure that the denominator, there is no square root in it. So we have succeeded in rationalizing a surd whereby the denominator is what? A compound what? Surd. Let us look at other examples. Having discussed rationalization, or rationalizing the denominator in Surds. Let us work on these examples using these guys. Okay, we have solution. First, they said rationalize the denominator of what? The following. Let us do justice to this guy. We have 1. We have 3 over 3 plus what? Root of what? 6. Like I said, you are going to multiply the numerator and the denominator with what? The conjugate of the denominator times 3 minus root of 6 all over 3 minus root of what? 6. And it's the same thing as saying 3 into 3 minus root of what? 6 all over 3 plus root of 6 multiply 3 minus root of what? 6. And the same thing as saying 3 times 3 we have 9 minus 3 times root of 6 we have 3 root of what? 6 all over 3 times 3 9, 3 times minus root of 6 we have minus 3 root of 6, and we have root of 6 times 3 we have plus 3 root of what? 6, and root of 6 times root of 6, no, there is a minus, that is plus times minus, we have root of 6 squared, and it's something as saying 9 bracket 3 9 minus 3 root 6 all over this guy will take care of this guy. I have 9 minus root of 6 all square, and something as saying 9 minus 3 root 6 all over 9 minus square root go with square, we have 6, and something as 9 minus 3 root 6 all over 9 minus 6 is what? 3. So it's same thing as to partition them, we have 9 over 3 minus 3 root 6 over what? 3. And same thing as saying 9 divided by 3 is what? 3 minus, so 3 go with 3, we have 1 time, which is what? Square root of what? 6 as our final answer. Let us do justice to this second question. We have 2, we have 8 all over 4 minus root of what? 12. Minus root of 12. Like I said, we are multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. What is the conjugate of the denominator? 4 plus root of what? 12 all over 4 plus root of what? 12. And it's equal to 8 times this guy. We have 8 into 4 plus root of what? 12 all over 4 minus root of 12 into 4 plus root of what? 12. And something as saying 8 times 4, 32, plus 8 times 8 times root of 12, we have 8 root what? 12 all over, now 4 times 4 is what? 16. 4 times root of 12 we have plus 4 root what? 12. Are you following? Now we have minus 12 minus root of 12 times 4 we have minus 4 root of what? 12. Now minus times minus we have plus root of 12 times root of 12 have root of 12 all squared. And the same thing as saying 32 plus 8 root what? 12 all over 16. This guy will take care of this guy. All over 16 plus we have root of 12 square, and something as saying 32 plus 8 root 12 all over 16 plus root will go with what? Square. We have 12, and something as 32 plus 8 root 12 all over 16 plus 12 will have what? 28. And something as if you will have to partition this guy, we'll have 32 over 28 plus 8 root 12 all over 28. And something as 2 in 32, what do we have? We have 16 over 2 in 28, what do we have? We have 14 plus 2 in 8, we have 4 root 12, and 2 in 28, we have 14. And same thing as saying 2 in 16 is what? 8 over 2 in 14, we have 7 plus 2 in 4, we have 2 root 12, all over 2 in 14, we have 7 as our final answer. Okay, now let's do justice to the third question. We have the third question, 1 over root of 3 plus 1. So we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So what is the conjugate of the denominator? Root 3, since it's plus here, we'll have minus 1 all over root 3 minus 1. It's the same thing as saying 1 times root 3 minus 1 all over root 3 plus 1 in bracket root 3 minus 1 also in bracket. The same thing as 1 times root 3, we have root 3 minus 1 all over. Now we are expanding. Root 3 times root 3 is what? Root 3 square. Now root 3 times 1, we have minus, plus times minus is minus, minus root 3. Now 1 times root 3, we have plus root 3. Now plus times minus, we have minus. Now 1 times 1 is what? 1. And the same thing as we have root 3 minus 1 all over square root. We go with what? Square. We have 3. This guy, we take care of this guy. We have 3 minus what? 1. And same thing as root 3 minus 1 all over. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. If you partition, we have root of 3 over 2 minus 1 over what? 2. And same thing as 1 over 2 root of what? 3. 1 over 2 root of what? 3 minus 1 over what? 2 as our final answer. Thank you. If you find this video interesting, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more mathematics tutorial video. Don't forget, this is Tony Ben's mathematics tutorials. Thank you. See you in my next class.